Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of The Intellectuals. You may all be wondering why I'm dressed this way. The reason why I'm dressed today like this...
I'm not wondering.
Be quiet. This is important stuff here, Pantelis. Is because in the future, Guido's demons have become too powerful to be exorcised. And he's wreaking havoc through the land.
Okay.
So I've come back in time from the future. This is future Poseidon right here. Come to exorcise the demons of Guido Grasso. This is the exorcism of Guido Grasso.
Well, I mean, the exorcism is happening next week. Right now, you've just tied up an adult man.
Yes.
And you're holding him
before we get
his will.
Before we get to the exorcism, I would like to...
Is this kidnapping?
No.
Guys, forcible confinement and kidnapping are not the same.
Okay, they're not the same.
I would like to... You're distracting me, Pantelis. I would like to mention my weapons of choice.
I'm
Yes.
holding in my demons.
A cross,
Okay.
Mel Gibson,
Yeah, Mel Gibson is here.
and a Bible.
Is that Bono?
It's Clint Eastwood. Bono's over there.
Yeah,
Bono's what?
why is
Bono's
Bono
not,
here?
well, he's okay. He's a bit of help, whatever.
How is Bono helping?
So this is the official
Is
exorcism.
he an Ethiopian boy ready to get banged? Why is
I
he?
have no idea.
How does Bono help?
And I also have another trick up my sleeves in case anything.
Bono
this is
kind of
on.
looks like Getty Smith now. You notice? Doesn't he look like the singer of Rush?
We gotta get. Look, you see, you keep interrupting, and
It's
it's becoming
'cause
more
the
powerful.
devil is in me.
It's becoming more powerful.
The devil is in me.
You're
We need
fine.
to start.
Don't believe
We need
this
to start.
stuff.
We need to start. We need to begin. Are you ready for
All right, wait,
Are
one
you
moment,
ready
one
for your
moment.
exorcism, Guido Grasso?
One moment.
The demons inside you will not win, Guido.
Guido, don't fall for this.
Pour one out for the homies. Right. Stop yelling, demon. Te custodem e patronum sancta veneratur ecclesia.
That's just church in Greek.
Be quiet.
What does it say?
That's what it says. Deprecare dum pacis ut conterat satanam sub pedibus nostris
Why is it half Greek, half Italian?
It's gibberish.
ne ultra valiat captivos tenere homines e ecclesiae nocere. Too powerful.
I feel like my head is about to start spinning.
It's not working. Offer nostras preces in conspectu altissimi. Oh my God, it's not working. Anticipant nos mi domini e apprehendes draconem.
Fuck me like you fuck little boys.
Your mother wears army boots to bed.
Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible.
Qui es diabolus et satanas ac ligatum mitas in abyssum ut non seducat amplius gentes.
Number one, Souvlaki.
You can't stop me, retarded priest from the future.
Oh, it's not working. It's not working. I got something. This is the trick
Your
up my
faith.
sleeve.
Oh, we're doing voodoo now. Okay.
This is the trick up my sleeve.
So we're trying
is not
voodoo.
strong.
We've tried everything.
Vinegar, pepper, holy water. Is that it? Did it work?
Hey Jude,
It worked.
don't be afraid. And make it better.
I would just like to point out to everyone
Remember.
that we're adults.
Well, I am.
We're all adults, supposedly. How you been? How do you feel now that I've exorcised the demons, Guido?
I never stored it in my memory banks.
And he doesn't remember. It worked. He doesn't remember. He doesn't remember.
May I
Yes.
bring something up?
How does this make you feel?
Mel Gibson is really rich.
Does it make you feel horny?
No, I don't know.
Okay, it worked. The exorcism worked. It worked.
He'd be a good Moses. May I take the chains off now?
Yes, you
No,
may.
Thank
no,
you.
no, 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 no.
No,
We're not
we're
taking
not-
chances.
You're
You're
not
going to
taking-
stay
Okay,
chained
you're
up
right.
all the-
You're right.
I'm not taking a chance with
I'm
devils,
from the
bro.
future. How can I have not foreseen
You know
this?
what?
I'm
It
such
makes
an
me
idiot.
think of there was a wrestler in the 80s called the Mighty Hercules. Do you remember him? This guy actually would walk to the ring with chains. This mother effer here is really heavy.
That's a heavy
I'm not-
chain, yeah.
I don't know. Jesus.
I lifted it. Whatever your father was holding down?
Yeah,
bro,
I don't-
God damn, bro. Your father was holding down more than demons.
I have my strength to carry those chains.
Did you ever see the Richard Pryor SNL Exorcist skit?
No.
Yeah, it was good. He was the priest, and the girl was there puking pea soup.
Oh,
with her
yeah, I
head
did see
spinning.
that.
The bed is on my foot. He was more scared than anybody. That's why it was funny. 'cause
He
it was
showed me an SNL sketch the other day. Was it? Yeah, Monday.
Il Cantore.
Oh, bro, it was so fucking hilarious. It was basically
Italian waiters that are horny.
Italian waiters that are horny, and they're basically, you know, licking the woman. It's her birthday or their anniversary or whatever.
It's Kirstie Alley and Kevin Nealon come in for their birthday or something.
Yeah.
And Dana Carvey shows up. Welcome to Il Cantore. Hi,
Yeah.
bellissima. And he kisses her on the cheek. And then one by one, they all come in and kiss her, and you know.
And they get more naked by the time every time, so, which is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And then they decide to leave. They're like, "We're leaving," and they're like, "No, don't leave, please.
And
What we do bad?"
Chris Farley,
bad,
Adam
bellissima."
Sandler, they're all like screaming.
Yeah, so they're all screaming on the window and shit. And then he closes it off. He goes, "Fuck, what are we gonna eat now?" And she's freaking out and shit. She's like, "I'm hungry." He's like, "I'm hungry too." Oh, look, there's a Greek restaurant across the street. Let's go.
That was the end of the guy. Kevin Nealon, perfect.
Which made me laugh
Yeah.
so hard.
Great sketch. That's
Perfect.
God, that's got to be 89, 92, 91.
Oh, that was very good.
Adam Sandler was like a featured player. He wasn't even.
Yeah.
At the
Oh
end
yeah,
of
Adam
the
Sandler
day,
was in it.
I had to be very aggressive in my tactic.
Okay, yeah, I get it.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't, right?
What an aggressive man. Have you heard from Adam today?
Yeah,
No.
he's just talking to us every. once
He's
in a while.
working. He's working.
It's like he's still with us.
It's like
Speaking
Jimmy
of,
Fallon's dead.
that's- Jimmy Fallon, bro. This guy, can you believe this guy?
Jimmy Fallon
Gone
dead.
too early. I swear to God. It's true
So-
what they say. God always picks the most beautiful flowers.
Well, no, in this case, he picked Jimmy Fallon.
He's a very good Barry Gibb there on the SNL. So I think you said it right, where he you can't ask the guy, you know, it's people that tweet, not the boss of Twitter that tweets.
Yeah,
And what he did was, as a comedian, which is funny, he invited trolls. It's
Yeah.
It's
But you know what bothers me about him complaining? What bothers me about it is he's supposed to be a comedian. This is supposed to be funny to him. You know what I mean?
His corporate, advertising interests took over and were more powerful than his comedian sense. Because I do believe he's a
No,
comedian.
I think what really happened was like, oh my God,
Yeah,
my
he-
pussy hurts. Everyone
was-
thinks I'm dead. I'm not really dead. Why do they think I'm dead? Ever since fucking Elon
he
Musk
should
took
have
over.
known
I think
there
that's
was a
what
whole
really
can
happened.
of worms there to open. He should have been smarter than that to know that he opened a can of worms.
But it's obvious. You don't have to be a fucking
He's
G-
out of touch, maybe. No.
He may be actually.
Very quickly, do you know who Gallagher was or is?
the watermelon guy.
Yeah, okay, the watermelon guy. But how much do you know about the watermelon guy?
He doesn't listen, does he?
No.
No, so
Okay, let him go.
basically, the reason I'm bringing him up was because it was very interesting. So the comedian Gallagher passed away. Now, what was he? He was the guy that wore a beret, had a funny mustache, big fuzzy hair, and a striped shirt, and he would put plastic and garbage bags in the first two rows of the audience, and he would smash watermelons.
That was it. That was his gag.
That was his gag. And now,
How's that funny?
Now,
Because people are getting
because
soaked.
he was also a prop comic
Okay.
and political. Now, the reason I bring him up is, he croaked, but he came at a time where it was after Vietnam and people were
you told me
they
about
wanted
this.
to be silly, and,
Yeah.
and Steve Martin came around that time. Anyway, the reason I bring him up is because for years, before the internet, Gallagher's brother was going around doing Gallagher's act as Gallagher, convincing people he's Gallagher, and Gallagher had to sue his own brother
No
to
way.
say, "Stop being me."
I'm the real
That's like
Gallagher.
That's like his brother.
That's like
walking
Nello
in
going
here,
around.
Going around. Well, it already happened.
It's doable because I thought you were when
Yeah.
I first met him that you was
Yeah,
you.
that's that. Especially
Yeah.
when my hair's like this, I look. Yeah, so that's the most interesting part.
By the
is
way, the
that
fans have spoken. They're loving the beard again.
this-
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I got a
You're
high
looking like
fat-
a silver fox.
One of the unfortunate side effects of Prozac is you hold a lot of water. So I'm getting bloated again.
Just
got
pour
that
it out.
Camel.
Yeah. And so I thought that was ridiculous. That's like, there was a guy in Vegas performing as Gallagher, doing the Gallagher act, which reminds me
You know what this reminds me of? You know the really fat lady with the massive titties that would crush shit with her tits?
Nancy Pelosi.
That lady.
She was on Howard Stern. She would slam things down.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's see. Hold on.
Or there was another one. What's his name? Come on, Zappa. Zappa's kids are fighting because each kid is going around doing a Zappa concert, and they're like, "No, you're not allowed doing Zappa." But
What the fuck is a Zappa?
Frank Zappa, his son Dweezil, and he has a lot of kids.
Uh-huh.
He was
Dweezil, that's his real name?
Yeah. Moon Unit is another.
He hated his
Moon Unit
kids.
Zappa.
Yeah, and
He hated his kids.
No, he loved his kids. That's why he called
To
them
name
whatever
them
the
like
hell
that?
he wanted. So Frank Zappa, his
Oh, yeah,
kids.
you were
are-
right, Poseidon. It is Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah, she's slamming them down.
Yeah.
Yo, she
shit
has.
ones.
Yeah,
No,
she has-
that can't be real.
Bro, when she was younger, actually still now, she must have gotten the tits fucked out of her. She must have been titty fucked to oblivion
Jesus Christ, Poseidon.
when she was younger. And I'm all for it, baby.
I think she
America's
still
tits.
Should have never brought that up then. I'm sorry.
hammers her husband. Hammered.
And I bet he hammered her.
Hammer Rez.
Hammer.
You know what? Fucking hammer killing them over here.
So yeah, that's anyway. That's it. So his brother was going around doing his act, and he got mad. That's it.
I understand.
But something else.
Yeah. Before we go into something else,
Go ahead.
dude, the Tim Hortons employees
Oh, yeah.
are becoming more and more clever of how they're fucking with me.
Okay.
I pull up to the drive-thru. I ask for 3 coffees. One of them is 2 cream. One is 2 cream, 1 Splenda. One is 2 cream, 2 Splenda.
right.
Simple order, right? 3 coffees. One is 2 cream. Second one is 2 cream, 1 Splenda. Third one is 2 cream, 2 Splenda. Easy to understand, correct? She goes, yeah, whatever. I'm paraphrasing.
Whatever.
Whatever. And now she's from Boston. Yeah.
So she was Indian actually, but it doesn't matter. It's besides the point. I pull up to the drive-thru. She gives me 3 coffees. 2 of them were correct. One of them was wrong. His coffee, Pantelis' coffee, was wrong. Instead of 2 cream only, it was 1 cream, 2 Splenda. I don't know how the fuck she understood that. My order was very, very
She
simple.
was dyslexic.
Retarded is what she is.
I was very upset by it.
I understand you. I was very upset because I got bamboozled. So I see this. I noticed this. and I
How do
go-
you notice it?
I
Oh,
looked,
you looked at
I
the lid?
checked. I looked at the lid, yeah.
Oh, fuck, that's nice of you.
And I go, madam.
Those were his exact words.
Yeah, you were British.
You fucked up the coffees. I didn't say it like that. But I said you've made a mistake. One of the coffees is just 2 cream, not 1 cream, 2 Splenda. So, oh, I'm very sorry. Hold on. Give me a second. Close the window, goes back. Gives me back the coffees. Gives me back the third coffee. It says just 2 creams. Okay? On the lid.
That's what it says.
That's what it says. So it must be 2 creams. We get back to the studio. I have my coffee. You have your coffee. He has his coffee. He takes a sip of his coffee as soon as he walks in. This shit has sugar.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's trying to kill me.
You know what this fucking cunt did?
She just changed the lid.
pretended
She
did
just changed the lid. And she put 2 cream over the new lid.
J'aime pas ça.
Yeah, so all this to say, seriously,
She
Tim
pulled the
Hortons, get
fast
your
one.
fucking
I
She pulled
got
the fast
murder
one.
on my mind.
She pulled the fast
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
And she would know your face by now.
I don't usually go to that one because of fuckery like
well,
this.
that's it. Because the other one
it was
here,
on my way
They
anyways.
even know me. Yeah. Okay. Well,
was so pissed.
They're pricks. They're pricks. What are you
Yeah.
gonna
yeah.
do?
Very prickalicious.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Anyways, that was the whole. I'm always getting into altercations with Tim Hortons employees. It's not even Tim Hortons themselves. It's the employees. I don't know where they fucking hire these fucking goofballs.
Where do they hire these goofballs in the
Yeah, bro.
streets?
Earth.
What were you gonna say earlier?
What I was gonna say was something very weird.
Oh, that
Okay.
sounds like right up your alley.
Okay. Do you know the movie The Terminal? Tom Hanks.
Yes.
Okay,
Where
so
he
the-
lives in the terminal?
Yeah. So the original guy who it's based on, Sir Alfred, the Iranian guy that didn't have
Hitchcock.
Sir.
They called him Sir Alfred, but his name is Alfred Moran or something.
How does he have an English name and is Iranian?
They just called him that.
Oh,
And
what a bunch of assholes.
this guy lived
Why
at
didn't they just
Charles
take
de
his
Gaulle
original name?
Airport for 18 years
Why?
because he had no country. By the time he got there, he said his passport got stolen, and then by the time he got whatever,
By the time it got
justified
processed, it was 18 years.
justified. Anyway,
Bureaucratic nightmare. That's what Iran's known for. The bureaucratic nightmare they cause.
He also died. Hate to bring it up again, but
Said you
what's
forgot your
weird?
lights, huh?
Ah, fuck.
What's weird about this
Did you change them or no?
Alfred
I'll change
dude
it.
is that he was free.
So he finally got
He
his
got
passport
free
and
a
his
couple of
papers
years
and
ago.
everything.
He got free.
Okay. How many years ago? Do you know?
Maybe 10 years ago or whatever. Okay, he
What do
finally
you mean
left.
free? Like he was being held captive?
No, he could not. Through the bureaucracy, he could not leave the airport. He could stay there. They couldn't touch him, just like the movie, and he couldn't go anywhere. So he lived. But what's weird is that he died, and guess where he died?
Hold on. In an airport.
He died at Charles de Gaulle Airport.
Well,
he
yeah,
went
he-
back because he has been institutionalized, like in the movie Shawshank Redemption.
So you're saying he wanted to die there?
I guess so.
How did he die?
Heart attack.
Nah.
He went back.
The irony.
He went
I don't know
back.
why that's ironic.
He went back to
So
hang
you know
out
what's
there.
You're
What's
right. You're right. It's not ironic.
What's
I don't know why I
ironic
said
is that you forgot the
Ignore it.
waters
He went back and chose to
How's
die
that
there
ironic?
because
because you keep forgetting shit.
he went
After,
mad.
You know, you always complain that I don't forget
You want me
anything.
to go get?
I'll get. You guys continue.
okay.
The guy went mad.
Yes.
And so he chose to go die there, I guess. Well, you don't decide when a heart
No,
attack
I
is
think
coming.
he was gonna fly back out to go see family.
No, I think he was just hanging out.
Doesn't have family in France.
Bro, this guy spent 18 years trapped in an airport, and you're telling me he just decided to go back there and hang out at the fucking
He
airport?
missed
Yeah.
it. He probably
Shut
he
the
probably had a
fuck up.
chicken
Yeah.
who was
Bro, it's
ramming.
20 years. It's like when Tom Hanks comes off of that island in Castaway and then he falls asleep next to the bed on the floor because he slept for 4 years on the floor. That's it. I just found that weird.
Or
too.
like military guys that come back and they dig trenches outside of the house to sleep in.
Like in Rambo Last Blood, where he legit built himself a maze under his barn.
Yeah.
Did you see Rambo Last Blood?
Yes.
Good one. Good
Yeah,
one.
very good
it was
one.
all right.
That was okay.
What about
I
Tom-
love that he walked around like with a stiff neck.
No, it's because he does that by nature. He
know,
can't
but
turn
it's
his
hilarious.
head.
It's hilarious.
He can't turn his
Because
head.
every time he wants to look over there, like
Yeah.
you know how you're supposed to turn the corner, like in,
Yeah.
in military shit. He was,
Yeah, you're right.
he goes,
Yeah. He didn't fool
and he
nobody.
turns and he passes the corner and goes.
Yeah, he didn't fool
The bad
nobody.
guys are there, but he could have been shot this whole time. It's absolutely absurd.
You're right. He stopped turning his head like 10 years ago. It's absolutely true. Did you see? Thank you.
Calmate, señor.
Any news on Tulsa King? Is it something you want to watch?
Tulsa King. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Tulsa King is written by Terrence Winter from The Sopranos, and it's about Stallone. He comes out of jail, and the families there in New York send him to Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Is
'Cause
this the
wanna
same
get-
guy that wrote the Many Saints of Newark? Because that was garbage.
Correct. Anyway, it's got 2 episodes, and I'm not sure how it's doing. I haven't seen it yet. What about the Weird Al movie? Have you seen that yet?
The weird what movie?
I saw the trailer.
You need Roku to watch it. Is that true?
I don't know, but I saw the trailer. It's okay.
I'm sorry, what movie?
Okay, there's Tulsa King, where it's like written by the Sopranos guys, and Stallone comes out of jail, blah. And then there's the Weird Al movie, which only 2 things.
I haven't
Then we
heard
got Black.
Isn't this what's known as putting words in someone's mouth?
Hey Adam, I'm gonna put something else in your mouth.
Oh,
Hey,
you know what I watched from Sylvester Stallone?
What?
The Samaritan
oh, is
The
it
what?
good?
on Amazon
Say it
Prime.
again?
The Samaritan.
Say it again.
The Samaritan. The Samaritan.
Why is there a
The
piece missing from that
Samaritan,
word?
yeah.
The Samaritan.
The Samaritan.
No, you didn't say it like that.
The Samaritan.
The Samaritan.
This morning, I must congratulate you. You said Poland. You didn't say Poland.
I did.
Yeah.
You didn't
I
say Poland.
he never said Poland.
No.
He said
Poland.
He didn't say. I said Poland. He never talked about it.
Yeah.
I did say Poland.
Poland.
I'm like, what's always happening with Poland?
Damn it.
Oh
he's
no!
doing it again. Fuck.
He just
What
did
are
it
you
again.
talking about?
This morning, you didn't say it like that.
Anyways, I was watching. I watched The Samaritan.
Okay, and did you enjoy it?
Yeah, a bit.
Come
It's
home with me
a
tonight.
it's a nice movie to fall asleep to. But it was pretty much garbage.
How come? What happened in it?
I coerced her.
You knew the plot twist from the beginning. You could tell. I don't know. It was just. It felt like the parody of a parody. You know what I mean? Like it just like he's just walking around being an asshole to a kid, just insulting it. But he won't insult him. Probably like he won't say asshole. He'll say you a-hole. calls
What was that
calls the kid
movie
an a-hole
with
repeatedly.
Will Smith where he was the drunk superhero? Hancock? Was it like
No,
that?
that was the Oscars this year. Yeah, Hancock was a good movie.
Yeah, it was a good
didn't-
movie. I
but
enjoyed
is
that.
it like that? So he's the anti-hero. He doesn't want to be the hero.
Should I spoil it?
No, you just move on to something else.
Yeah. Does
Yeah,
the
it was
kid?
just
Does
bad.
the kid know
It was
that
just
he-
bad.
Anyway,
It was just very bad. It was.
what do you think? What do you think? Sly gets a movie now.
Couple mil.
Yeah, because in the mid '90s he was like 10,
Sly
15
Sylvester
million.
Stallone.
Yeah. What does he charge for a movie now? It can't be more than 2-3 million. 2
Couple
million.
millies.
2 million.
I have no idea, bro.
Yeah.
You're asking the wrong person.
Me neither. Then we got.
Yo, this story, I saw it last week. I never got a chance to talk about it, but it's not topical or with the times or whatever, so you can always talk about it. It's kind of crazy. A Japanese man, okay, from Japan, okay,
That's usually where they're from.
okay, yes, got a 90-inch jump rope without the handles stuck in his bladder. And I have a question. How do you think it got into his bladder?
From his urethra.
Through his urethra.
No, bro.
Through his penis hole.
How big is that penis hole?
He shoved
Pain. That's pain.
he shoved a 90-inch jump rope
my god.
Too much.
through his urethra all the way to his bladder, and then he tried to pull it out, but it got tangled. Perfect. Got tangled, so he couldn't pull it back out, and then he couldn't piss every time and he was in pain.
Those are the kind of things
He
that
was
make
in
my legs
pain.
weak. Because I've had a catheter put in once. Have you ever? You didn't.
No, what's a-
hopefully,
No, but I've seen a video, and I hope I never have to do
Hopefully
that
you
in my
never
life.
have to
Hopefully I
experience
never have to.
this. Yeah.
Bro, if they ever put a catheter in me, I want to be knocked out for 8 days.
So the way it works is if you have an operation,
Anyways, but-
the side effect of the anesthesia is that
Come
you
on.
can't piss even though you want to piss, no matter what. So they have to stick this, basically a straw, into your pee hole to force you to pee.
How do you gauge a relationship,
And it
though?
correct, Adam. And it
actually worked.
It's awful. It's awful. Yeah. So
yeah,
I said that poorly.
90, 90, he's still amongst us. 90 inches
A cock.
of jump rope. That's insane.
I don't even think it's possible.
Like,
I'm
I
sorry.
understand.
There's something wrong there.
It's-
Anyway,
it's
whatever.
because Japan, it's the land of kinks, bro.
Because it's repressed. They hold shit in.
By the way, I would like to also mention this man was 70 years old.
How much?
Oh, so he had,
70 years old.
So he had this for years in him.
No. It was no. You can't have it for years. It was
He recently decided to stick a rope
Yeah.
in his penis.
Uh,
Doesn't seem like an impulse decision.
No. This was thought out, my friend. And that's bro. That is commitment. That is 90 inches, bro.
what's 90
You don't
inches?
understand?
Is this table
he's gotta
90
go
inches?
2 by 2 inches every time. Like
Is this table 90 inches?
no, this is
Yeah, it is.
no, it's not.
No, it's not. Not even close.
Shorter. Not maybe half.
90 inches. 6 inches is a sub, bro.
Yeah,
Half a
this
sub.
is like
12 inches is a full sub.
This is like 6 inches.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, this is 6 inches. Yeah.
all right. Well, did he come? Did he
That's the reaction I was looking for.
Did he,
because
get his rocks off?
one time I was at I was at Renault Depot, and the guy goes, you gotta hold it 12 inches away, the spray paint can. And he goes, you gotta hold it 12 inches away. I'm like, bro, that's not 12 inches. No, 12 inches.
And he was doing
he-
5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was basically trying to convince his girlfriend it's a 12-inch cock.
yeah, man.
Oh, I get it.
You get it?
I get it
That's
now.
why I did 6 inches.
Nah,
yeah, you get it.
I got it. Remember when footlong was $5? Oh, so
$5 plus tax.
I'm Poseidon
Yes.
as
How you
a
feeling after your exorcism?
as a deep
But you really helped.
I'm glad.
as a I decided to take this opportunity while I'll be away to the first month sucks. But
Where? In the church thing?
no of what I'm gonna do because I figure
While I'm there,
Oh, fuck, it didn't work.
I'll give up sugar again.
Oh, you should.
Yeah, I know. Well, you're my inspiration.
I just had Splenda because they fucked up my coffee, so
but,
I'm gonna die.
I just found out about this is that you were offered a lot of money.
Yeah.
But because you have a hard head, you have to do it your way.
Yeah. Poseidon has two things. All his heads are hard
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
I'm always
Poseidon-
hard-headed, bro.
Poseidon, you need money? Of course. I'll give $5,000 to lose weight. Fuck, you can't tell me what to do.
Yeah. 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 I just heard that. I had no idea.
Yeah, it's
But,
ludicrous. Yeah.
Honestly, I'm very upset at myself.
I'll take 50
Oh
bucks.
yeah, okay, go fuck yourself. You were very proud of yourself a little while ago. Now you're like, you know what? That was
Proud.
stupid.
I'll take 50 bucks and a
No,
pack of
I
cigarettes.
was never proud. I'm upset that I'm like this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
So why are you like this?
It's the first.
asked myself the same question every day.
I'll explain it again, Poseidon. Because I've been on both sides of the fence.
You know how many times
The
I've stood
first-
in the mirror? Shut up. You know how many times I've stood in the damn mirror and I
And
pointed
said,
to
"Ugh."
myself and I said, I said, why do you keep doing this? Why are you like this?
We're all like
The,
that.
the
don't worry.
first
Why are you gay?
30 days.
We're all like that. Don't worry.
The first 30 days is torture. That's what I'm saying. I underline it. It sucks. But after that, it's smooth sailing. It's the first 30 days.
You know what else sucks the first 30 days? Your new girlfriend.
As soon as you get engaged, no more sucking.
No more. What is this? Okay,
No,
no.
para brut. Yeah, so
a
Claudio,
funny
what's funny is that,
So we were supposed to have Claudio today.
yeah, we forgot.
but we forgot to call him.
You guys are adorable.
We forgot to call him,
I'm not kidding.
which makes it seem like we're messing with him
There's no
when we bring it up.
reason why he's not here.
Yeah.
We miscommunicated and didn't call him.
You miss a communicate.
Yeah. So Claudio, well, he's
But let's be honest, he kept interrupting, bro. The guy, bro.
He
talks
does
so
talk
much.
a lot though.
Jesus Christ, bro. Every 3 minutes,
Very
bro, this
yappy.
guy. Wait!
that's why Gabe's is the best when he finishes.
Yeah.
Wait.
Do it again.
Wait!
Oh, Claudio. But yeah, so that's that. Nobody knows how to drive in the snow. I can tell you that.
Yeah, nobody knows how to drive in the city in general.
Yeah, in general, and then you add snow. What you said this morning was hilarious, though. It's not coming out of the faucet. Ah!
My
That
God.
was so funny.
What else? Oh, this is futurist. What happened to you?
This is
Michel, do you hear me? We are robot demons from the future. We have come to help you fight the fat priest.
Have you ever seen
His possession has gone cybernetic.
That just reminded me of a movie called Event Horizon. You ever see that movie?
Yes, where the hell was it, Mars or whatever?
Oh,
That was good.
That's a good movie.
Yeah?
Yeah,
it
very
it
good.
takes space travel and demonic all in one. It was
You ever played Dead Space?
yeah, really cool.
Yes.
Very Dead Space vibes.
Yeah, yeah.
But more supernatural.
Event Horizon. It was with the guy
I
from
should watch that.
Jurassic Park, right?
They re-
The guy who looks like Pierce Brosnan.
Right. Sam Neill. Yeah, very good movie.
I have no idea who the fuck you're talking about.
These astronauts go see an abandoned ship, and they try to figure out what the hell happened. All these people like killed each other. It's because they were all possessed, and
oh, shit.
all the astronauts like went crazy.
Oh, like The Thing.
okay.
No,
Anyway,
The Thing is an
Event
alien.
Horizon was. There's a lot of scary other movies. There's
Aren't they aliens in Dead Space, too?
He's talking about Event Horizon.
Oh, I'm
Event
sorry.
Horizon. That's
You said
yeah.
Dead Space. And,
Worth
was
watching.
I told you it's like Dead Space, but with demons.
okay. I
Yeah,
understand.
worth watching. Event Horizon. There's a lot of
You know what's an underrated trilogy? Riddick. The Riddick trilogy. I'm going to go ahead and say
first
it.
one was
Trilogy? I thought
good.
it was only two.
It was, no, it was Pitch Black. That's the first one.
But then the Chronicles of Riddick that was filmed here didn't get a good.
It was a good movie, Chronicles of Riddick.
The Chronicles of Riddick was the third one, right?
No, it was the second one.
That was
The
made
second
here.
one was very good. I enjoyed it. The acting was good too. Like the acting.
Wait, is it a trilogy if there's only
it
two
is.
movies?
It is. Pitch Black was the first one, but nobody knew.
Yeah, and then Chronicles of Riddick. That's two movies.
Two,
Vin
and then there was a
Diesel.
third one.
I didn't know there was
Google
a
it right now. I forgot the name.
Oh, let's check this out.
Fuck. Riddick.
Hold on, we'll find it.
Yeah, bring
You
it
know
up.
Vin Diesel's Italian.
It doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, seriously, I was about to say that.
Yeah.
The Chronicles of Riddick.
Yeah, so there's 3 movies. There was supposed to be made another one. I gotta say, bro, very underrated trilogy. I feel like they should.
It happens sometimes. You know
I
how
feel
many
like there's
movies
a-
fall in the
I
cracks?
feel like there's a lot
Yeah.
of lore there. I used to love those movies as a.
There's so many
when I was
movies that
younger.
fall between the cracks that you don't see.
Like even the
that-
third one, like where he survives and shit, and then he has a pet. Like
Oh, what do I have to watch it now, bro? You just told me what happened.
No, I didn't tell you what happened. I told you it was the beginning, bro. Calm down. And so
it
how many
was-
are there?
Well, technically, here for some reason it views the Chronicles of Riddick and Riddick as a sequel, but as if they're not counting Pitch Black. But Pitch Black takes place before all of them, so
Yeah,
it should
and
be
it's
a
in
trilogy.
that universe.
But the way they're talking about on Wikipedia is they say
Okay.
sequel. They go, the sequel to this was released in 2013 called Riddick.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be because they even mentioned that Pitch Black is in the same universe.
Yeah, but maybe because Pitch Black wasn't canon.
It's in the same universe.
say
Oh, okay. I
canon
see what it
films.
is. I get why. Because maybe it's in the same universe.
But Pitch Black wasn't about Riddick.
Yeah, it's like a okay. It's like a
I
spin.
see.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I get it.
But
Either
Pitch
way,
Black
they're still
came first,
good.
though.
That's what
Pitch
I'm
Black
saying.
came first, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
And you say
I think they made Pitch Black not knowing the potential
Because I remember
that Riddick could yield.
I don't remember Pitch Black at all, but I remember I saw it. But I know that I watched the Chronicles of Riddick in the theaters, and I said, "Wow, this is good."
Yes. Yeah, bro, so good.
I was
There's-
young,
there's
but
a
I
lot
remember
there.
feeling good about it.
You know what it feels like? It feels like Dune meets horror meets
when you say Dune, it's new Dune, not the
Game
old
of
one, right?
Thrones.
Yeah, no. Was Riddick any good? The one right, the third one, basically.
It was good, yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it a lot.
I remember the first Dune being boring. You didn't watch the first Dune. You watched the new Dune.
The first Dune, the 1980s one.
Yeah.
No, I never
The
watched.
first Dune was the guy who did Eraserhead, no?
yeah, it was David Lynch, right?
But
Yeah,
even this
yeah.
one was long, but I enjoyed every single second of that movie. I really
This one, the
enjoyed it.
new one, I watched it for maybe a half hour at my house, and I had to turn it off. I was like, "This sucks." But it's because Denis Villeneuve. That's the one thing people don't want to admit because he's from here, bro. The motherfucker, bro, he's fucking slow,
Well, that's what happened with Blade Runner, right?
bro. He's fucking
Exposition, slow to present,
bro.
slow
Like,
to
you
get
know,
there.
everything's a slow burn, bro. calm down.
Sicario.
Yeah, I get it. I get you. I get your frustration, but
Yeah.
the thing is that
Because you know what it's like? It's very much like this. Like, so the Bible is on the table.
yeah,
Welcome.
yeah. Even
To
the
the
scenes,
show.
even the scenes where it doesn't need to be. Like there was one scene that felt really long, very unnecessarily. It's the scene where he almost gets assassinated, and in the books, it's described like the way it's described.
You didn't read
You
books.
picture it faster. I listened to it.
You ain't know how to read.
Are you talking about
Dune.
Dune?
Dune in the books, because I've only listened to the first book. I gotta read the other ones. Even the part where he almost gets assassinated in his chambers, you picture it way faster. But in the movie, it happens like there's unnecessary length to that scene.
A lot of
Like,
exposition.
heavily. Yeah. The fight scenes I liked, but kind of like one thing I feel like they cheapened out on some stuff is like the fight scenes, like when they're swinging their swords, they seem wobbly, so you could kind of tell they're props, which bothered me.
Yeah, that would bug me too. if I
Oh,
noticed
that would bother
It
me.
bothered me a lot. I was like, why do the swords look like rubber? They look like fucking Toys R Us swords. You know what I mean?
I remember when they when George Lucas originally made the first Phantom Menace movies.
But that was
the
Phantom Menace.
People complained that the new CGI Yoda, when you moved him around, the ears wouldn't wobble like when you're moving the puppet around. So they actually did it on purpose to make the next Yoda, the ears wobble because it practical. But sometimes you just want them to go practical.
Yeah.
Well, that's what he probably did, but they looked like they were banging plastic swords.
Yeah, there you go. Like they weren't well made.
We've all been there.
Yeah, so that's okay. Do you know who William Friedkin is?
No.
Oh, right. William Friedkin.
How do you know all these people, bro?
Is the he used to
of
work
friends.
at Reno Depot. No, William Friedkin directed The Exorcist. Now, The Exorcist was a book and a movie that took the world by storm.
Yeah.
Now he came back and
From
made
the
a
dead?
documentary recently as like an old man about an exorcist, and it didn't get a good response
Because it sucked.
because it was kind of cheaply made and was really going in on that supernatural stuff.
It was fake as fuck.
Right? Am I okay?
Speaking of exorcisms,
Yeah.
It was fake as fuck.
do you know exorcisms are the result of what?
Gullible people.
Well,
Possessions.
Yeah.
you want someone to blame, right?
Yeah. And this week's top 5.5.
This week's top 5.5 possessions! Okay.
This number 5 is hilarious to me.
Wait, so this is top 5.5 things that I own?
Go fuck yourself. You know what I mean. You bastard.
Okay, demonic possessions.
Demonic possessions.
Ah.
God damn it.
Number 5, Michael, the Bing Bang Taylor!
This one's hilarious.
Who is Michael Taylor?
He was apparently possessed. Okay, he was one of the real life possessions, and it's hilarious because once I tell you the story, especially you, Pantelis, you're gonna find it absolutely hilarious. He was cheating on his wife with his mistress, and his wife walked in on them. Shortly after he got caught, he started freaking the fuck out, throwing shit, and claimed that he was possessed by demons.
Oh, I love it. And she bought it.
And then, yeah, she bought it.
Oh.
So they brought him to a church and they exorcised him.
Oh, they put him on a treadmill?
Yeah, and then shortly after, I think he was caught again, cheating
No.
or whatever.
And he blamed it again.
And then, or like he went back home and then he killed his wife and his dog.
And they're like, well, he was.
That's a bit much.
So like, it's not his fault. He was possessed.
So yeah, it wasn't his fault. He was possessed. So apparently the exorcism didn't work, and they found him like wandering the streets for hours, covered in blood. All right.
Well, it seems like he really committed to that bit.
Yep. So I just thought it was hilarious that like gets caught cheating. Babe, I'm possessed. It wasn't me. It was the devil. Like I don't know. I find it.
That's like the Eddie Murphy bit. Look. All right. I fucked her, but I make love to you.
Yeah.
That's.
All right.
Number 4, the son of Sam.
Okay, this one's interesting.
His name was David Berkowitz.
Yeah, that's it. David Berkowitz.
So this man assassinated 6 people in New York City, I think.
That scared the crap out of everybody in New York for a summer.
Yeah. And basically, when they caught him, he claimed that he was possessed by a 6,000-year-old demon.
Smart.
And that his neighbor's dog was telling him to do it.
Yeah. Well, they found out, and the demon's name was Papa Sam, but then they found out that his neighbor's dog was named Papa Sam. So he basically said he was possessed by a dog.
He was just lying.
He found God, though. He's in jail, and he's a preacher now.
Oh, he's still alive?
He's in jail, and he's a preacher.
There's something very funny about that.
Yeah, it's like they go with
man.
you could do whatever you want, just show redemption and everything's reset. That's what they always do. That movie, by the way, Son of Sam, directed by Spike Lee, written by Michael Imperioli. Didn't write a lot of movies, Christopher from Sopranos. He wrote that movie.
It was a good one, no?
Son of Sam, yeah, good movie.
So that's number 4.
Yeah, so this guy, couples that would be making out in Central Park in a car, he would go kill them. Pretty scary.
The Zodiac Killer did that shit too.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Number 3, Roland Doe.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be honest. I completely forgot this man's story.
Okay, Roland Doe, I believe, is the original.
He's the one that inspired the original
Exorcist.
Exorcist.
Yes,
the first Exorcist movie ever. He's the one that inspired it. I forgot his story though.
He was a little girl.
No. It was a boy. It was I think teenage boy. I think
a lot of what happened in the movie with the kid, and the pea soup, and
because girls are scarier.
Linda Blair, that's her name.
That's why they made it a chick.
But Roland Doe.
Okay, if you can pull up his story, I forgot exactly what happened.
There's.
I read up about it right before.
I don't know. I mean, they pay. There's people on the payroll that fly around the world.
In the late 1940s, in the United States of America, priests of the Roman Catholic Church performed a series of exorcisms on an anonymous boy, documented under the pseudonym Roland Doe. So it wasn't
it's a
his
pseudonym.
Yeah, or Robbie Mannheim, both pseudonyms.
Oh shit.
The 14-year-old boy was the alleged victim of demonic possession, and the events were recorded by the attending priest Raymond J. Bishop. Subsequent supernatural claims surrounding the events were used as elements in William Peter Blatty's 1971 novel, The Exorcist. In December 2021, the Skeptical Inquirer and The Guardian reported the purported true identity of Roland Doe / Robbie Mannheim as Ronald Edwin Hunkeler, who died May 10th, 2020.
Oh wow, recently. So he survived his exorcism.
He survived his exorcism.
All right. Number 2. So that was it.
Hold on. Investigation. The exorcism did not take place. Said the boy never lived there. The boy's home was in Cottage City, Maryland. Much of the commonly accepted information about this story is based on hearsay, is not documented, and was never fact-checked. There's no evidence that Father E. Albert Hughes visited the boy's home and had him admitted to the Georgetown Hospital. There's no proof of any of that happening.
Did you hear?
Yeah.
It's all that.
Yeah, exactly. There is ample evidence refuting claims that Father Hughes suffered an emotional breakdown and disappeared from the Cottage City community following the exorcism, because the exorcism never even happened, is what they're saying. According to Opsansik, I don't know what that is, individuals connected to the incident were influenced by their own specializations. To psychiatrist Rob Doe, suffered from mental illness. To priests, this was a case of demonic possession. To writers and film/video producers, this was a great story to exploit for profit. Those involved saw what they were trained to see or what they wanted to see. Each purported to look at the facts, but just the opposite was true.
This reminds me of...
In actuality, they manipulated the facts and emphasized information that fit their own agendas. Demonic propaganda, if you will.
And let me tell you, that movie took the nation by storm.
The world by storm.
People were
lined up for blocks.
vomiting. They were puking.
And they lined up for blocks to go watch it.
Yeah. People kind of want to see what they want to see. It's absolutely right.
They're so curious.
You know who would talk about that? Amazing Randy, James Randi. Same thing. It's like when a magician does a sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Your brain makes you believe it. We all have a God gene, you know. So it's very.
What do you mean we all have a God gene?
We have these genes that your ass just looks fabulous. Look at
yeah. You're like, oh God, your ass looks great. And no, we. I saw that in a Time magazine article once. It's a that same part of your brain.
The guy said that Hitler was man of the year.
That convinces your
that
the
Time
same
magazine.
part of your brain that convinces you to see what you want to see. Like that wonderful movie, The Prestige. It's exactly.
Oh, that's a good
that'll
movie.
make somebody delusional, basically.
Daluziano.
People hear what they want to hear. Yeah.
That's a good name for an Italian. Johnny Daluziano.
Johnny
Daluziano from the Daluziano clan.
What was I gonna say? Fuck.
You're going to bring up the next topic.
No, but something popped into my head fast. It made me think of something. Fucking hell, I don't fucking
Well,
know.
clearly he didn't make you think of shit, so go on.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, number 2, the Smurls Poltergeist.
Okay, so this one's pretty interesting. It's because the Smurls was family, and they recently moved into a home, and the poltergeist didn't possess any of them. It possessed the entire house.
Like the Amityville Horror?
I've never watched that movie.
I go fuckers, though.
But isn't it in like that movie, The Poltergeist?
Poltergeist is in the
Poltergeist
TV
is
with
in the TV, and actually in the Poltergeist, remember the clowns and the dolls? It does stuff in the house.
Yeah.
Poltergeist was creepy at the time too.
Yeah, it was creepy.
But this Smurls is probably what inspired Amityville Horror, I think.
Maybe. But yeah, so this was an entire house that was possessed, and it was throwing shit, and people were freaking out. And
For real?
It touched people. The demon touched people inappropriately, which I don't know.
Touch people inappropriately.
Yeah, but
I
I
have
don't
a theory.
know. But what made me think is like
The
how
man of the house probably molested the kids and then
there you
blamed it
go.
on demons.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because as soon as I read that, I'm like, how does a house inappropriately touch people?
The doorknob's up my ass.
They just got caught. They got their jeans caught in the door handle. When
Bro,
they're in a hurry.
it was an intellectual situation. They got caught fucking the couch.
That's
What are you doing? The couch fucked me.
again.
They're shoving frying pans up their ass, bro. The father gets caught by the way. What are you doing? The house is possessed. Mary, can't you
Beelzebub.
see?
Yeah, that was
That's funny.
also a great Eddie Murphy bit. The difference between, black people come into the house. This is a great house. This is a beautiful house. I love living here. And you just hear, get out. And he's like, too bad we can't stay. We got to leave. Well, white guy will go in and go, this is a great house. Get out. That's peculiar. Anyway.
Yeah.
It's
Fucked
an
up what he
Eddie
said. He said white people in the beginning. And
Yeah.
Do
I
you know
hate
why? Because they're used to staying where they don't belong.
Who's this?
White people.
The fuck is that supposed to
Talk
mean?
about.
I get anyway.
you get it?
I screwed it up.
Yeah.
Haunted Mansion, Eddie Murphy, good movie.
Alright then, watch your mouth, Poseidon.
Oh, well, you're angering the devil.
Oh my god. All right.
Number 1, Anneliese, Michel.
Okay, this one, the reason why I put it on the list is because there's nothing funny about it. It's actually quite sad. This girl had severe depression, anxiety, ADHD.
Did you see her face? Did you see the pictures? They look awful.
Yeah. Terrible. And the psychologist kept trying to prescribe her medicine and everything. And was like, yo, she's clearly like
bad
up.
medicine.
No,
Bad medicine
good
is
thing.
what
But
she
then,
needs.
but then,
Whoa.
for some reason, her mother didn't believe in like modern medicine and shit. And then she decided to bring her to church. And then the priests assessed that she was possessed. And then
And they try to fuck it out of her.
May as well have.
it's funny that you say that because she underwent 10 months of exorcisms.
Very difficult to look at. I've seen this footage.
Hold on.
It's not pretty.
Hold on. Under complete secrecy in the church by multiple priests, and no one was allowed in there. I think
How'd you find out?
Who knows what the hell they did to her?
How'd you
I
find
think
out?
that's what it
How'd
said.
you crack the code?
So it makes it sound like they gang raped this poor girl.
It's so bad.
You know what I mean?
This is no
It's
longer
the
funny.
movie The Exorcism of
And then-
Emily Rose is
And then-
based on her.
And then they said she didn't survive the exorcism, which
oh,
means
it's
like
so bad.
she knows too much, so we gotta kill her. That's fucked up.
That is as plausible as anything
Like
else.
it makes it like to me like 10 months completely nobody could see her apparently, like it was very sketch, which makes you think like, is this shit? I'm scaring you to go.
Well, there's the ones that are so religious that they can't
Oh,
take
you think
medicine.
at the church they're gonna rape him to death?
They don't. There's the ones that are so religious they don't take medicine. There, what are they called?
The Jehovah's Witnesses.
Jehovah's. They have a special card that they show you, and then
But how fucked up is that, bro?
what I remember about that movie is
And then after, sorry, fun fact, I cut you off. The mother and the priest were charged with involuntary manslaughter. They all did 6 months of prison and 3 years of probation.
Only one
it's
priest.
nothing.
All of them, the priests and the mother.
They
Because the mother brought her, because the psychologist kept saying like, yo,
they
what are you
went
doing? Your
against the
daughter,
medical system.
your
So
daughter,
that's good at least.
Your daughter needs help. She needs
Yeah.
clinical, serious
Yeah.
help.
She needs help. I
And then
got
I was like,
this.
nah, she's possessed. But
Father Mitchell,
Yeah.
come help.
Yeah, come help, literally.
What I remember
Yeah,
about
all you
that,
heard was come.
about that movie is
Say
that
no more.
she folded
Say less, fam.
backwards.
Say less.
She folded backwards like a 90-degree angle. This girl
In the video.
she folded backwards.
That
like-
just means she was flexible.
Elias
scary.
Koteas was in that movie.
Who?
The
Elias
Exorcism of
Koteas.
Emily Rose?
Yeah,
I saw that.
He was a
Scared me.
priest. Yeah, he's good enough.
I saw it
Oh,
in
you're talking about the
theaters.
movie.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I saw it in the theaters when I was younger.
So did I.
I saw that Guido.
Yeah.
I found that a little bit sad.
Of course, it's sad.
Yeah, it's super sad, bro. Some chick was gang raped by a bunch
She
of priests.
she didn't get the medication she needed, and they probably
Yeah.
abused her.
Yeah, for
They
sure.
did abuse
100%.
Yeah.
Jesus
Awful.
Christ.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you have a light one for number one?
Yeah, the half. We have the half.
Oh, the half.
Famous possessions, right?
Today's half. Yay, formerly Kanye.
Kanye West. Some may say he's been possessed by demons.
He's the only guy in the world that's possessed by himself.
I don't think he's possessed by demons.
He possessed himself.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem possessed.
Kanye possessed Ye.
He doesn't seem at all like a guy who's possessed.
He oh good lord. What about
that doctor video clip still kills me. It lives in my head.
I'm not
rent-free.
saying what he is because I ain't allowed to say anymore. He was a Jew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That video will forever live rent free in my head.
Yeah, Kanye is a little wacky guy.
where is he now? Is he
I have no idea.
is
So
he,
he said he's a vow of silence for a month. He will no
Yeah.
longer
Oh,
speak.
okay,
but he will tweet.
he made
But
the
isn't that-
announcement to not speak.
Yeah.
But he made an announcement.
But
to
he
not
also
speak.
in the announcement said, "Don't worry, I will tweet,"
Okay. Oh, that's
which
so
defeats the
funny.
purpose.
Yeah.
But they
'Cause aren't you technically speaking?
Yeah.
Even though it's written.
Yeah, you're speaking.
but his tweets fly, right? This guy tweets one, it goes around the
Well,
planet.
yeah, if you tweet, I'm gonna go DEFCON 3 and all these Jews. Yeah, it's gonna go viral.
Yeah. Wow. And what about the Chappelle monologue? What was the backlash on that?
Oh, that
Yeah,
was
some
funny.
people had backlash, but I mean,
that was so
It was
funny.
the ADL, the Defamation League. They're a league of Jewish people that like to defame people. It's very strange. So they tried to defame Dave Chappelle for his joke, but it was, I mean, even what's his name, Jon Stewart talked about it today
and
in an
he's
interview.
he's Jewish.
Yeah, of course. He's like, it's not anti-Semitic. What the fuck?
Okay, good. So he's Anyway, Dave.
I loved his House of the Dragon bit as well.
Yeah, a lot of people did. Yeah.
Yeah. I have a story. I've done one of the dumbest things. Well, it's not really that dumb.
What? That's surprising.
Yeah. I bought different size boots, and I've been wearing them. For
How is that
years.
possible?
man.
How is that possible?
Okay.
Hold on. So on the left foot and the right foot, they're two different sizes?
Yes.
How is that possible? Why do you do this?
People mix the boxes
Listen
up.
to me. Listen to me.
It's
No.
terrible.
Listen to me. Okay. I bought boots from Winners. Very nice. Italian leather, stylish. The company is only in Italy, right? And I bought them about a year ago. And I'm like, oh, these are nice fucking boots, right? So I'm wearing them around and everything. And I'm like, fucking, the left one's kind of snug. And it's uncomfortable. Like walking, the heel feels too small.
And you discovered only now.
So
A year later.
hold on. So I'm walking around and everything. And it's kind of weird. So I don't wear them too much. I wear them only when I go out and I don't have to do too much walking because my left foot ends up killing me. Right?
Good movie.
My left
that was
foot.
a movie. And so what I do is I wear it a few times. I'm like, fuck, this is not normal. It's not normal. Recently, I wanted to wear them a little bit more, and I'm not. What the fuck is going on? And I checked. The thing is, I checked inside, and it says size 12. Right boot says size 12. Left boot says size 12. Right from the manufacturer. So I'm like, they're both size 12. So I wrote it off as if it was just.
Okay, you double checked.
Yeah, as if it was just. Oh, maybe my left foot's a little bit bigger. Right, but I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. This doesn't happen with any of my other shoes or any of my other boots. Every time I. So what? For some reason, I couldn't have thought about this in the beginning.
Yeah.
I put them side by side, heel to heel,
And you noticed.
and I noticed the left boot is smaller.
I never stored it in my memory banks.
But
So
how
I've
did
been
that?
walking
Was that a
around-
misprint?
I think it was a misprint.
Okay.
I think it was a misprint, and I just said, like, it's just size 12.
I have senses.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, my dad once brought me a pair of running shoes in Italy,
Oh, and then I
both
tried-
right foot.
And
I have
Oh,
two.
that's funny.
Yeah, and they're still there. He
and
didn't
then I
throw
tried
them
to
away.
contact the company in Italy.
What would you write? Bada boo, bada beep.
Yeah, and then they wrote back to me and they just said one word. I don't know what it means. They just wrote Vafangu.
Yeah.
That's more than one word.
No, they were very nice. And they wrote back
They
to me.
laughed. LOL.
And they even translated for me. They wrote in English. They wrote, look, you have to try and contact the company you bought them from. We don't carry this
By the
boot
time it gets to
anymore."
Winners, it's already liquidation.
And then I
people buy
called Winners.
containers,
You're
yeah.
never
And
getting
the-
that money back.
And the lady's like, look,
But you're still wearing the boots.
yep.
You could get it at Winners if you,
You know
really
what I'm
wanted
going to do? I'm probably going to donate them or give them to the charity.
So you're going to make someone else that's really, really poor his life miserable.
No, but if you're size 11, you can wear one size up.
Yeah, but they're both different
Or
sizes.
if you're an 11 and a half, you could pull it off.
But they're both different sizes.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
but-
uncomfortable.
Somebody will buy them. Give them to Adam.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm.
Adam wore them.
Oh, God.
So you saw Adam's furnace, huh?
Oh.
Oh, how was his house?
Yeah.
He is Harry Potter. They've
on.
thrown him
Did they still,
under the staircase.
Does he
literally.
still leave the? Does the landlord still leave all his crap in there? Is there still?
Yeah.
That's awful.
And
I
he
told him
keeps
to
saying,
get rid of that.
And he keeps saying, yeah, I'm going to collect it. I'm
You
gonna,
invited yourself to his house.
No, because I dropped him off home, and he goes, and I go, I'm going to take a look at your apartment. I go to him because Guido's been hounding me
I
to
said
look at
that
it.
poorly.
And I like how he defend.
Yeah.
How do you gauge a relationship, though?
Shag carpeting on the floor. There's like thick carpeting.
Dude,
that's bad.
that
is there?
carpeting is used, I think, for insulation on walls.
Yeah.
Hold on, there's more to the story.
Like it's like he doesn't have flooring. He doesn't have flooring. There's Scarface posters. Like it doesn't make any sense.
No, the
he
landlord
has a
just
room. He has a room in the apartment in the
Yeah.
closet that he rents, that he pays rent, that he's not allowed to go into.
Isn't this what's known as putting words in someone's mouth?
He's not allowed. Hold on. He's paying rent
Yeah.
for an apartment, quote unquote.
But
And he has
one of
a
the
room
rooms is.
He's not allowed to go into. The landlord
limits.
uses it for storage, and half of the apartment he can't even use because
Someone else lives in it now.
someone else left their stuff there, and the guy wants to go back and get them.
And the other room that he was in was fine. It was like the basement
Yeah.
I used to live in.
Yeah.
And he's in storage now. Adam is in storage.
He's Harry Potter.
Yeah.
He's waiting for his letter from Hogwarts.
So wait, is this Hogwarts?
But he's fine with it. No internet.
He does love it.
Yeah, and I asked him, bro, how do you live like this? And he goes to me, I was like, what? What's the deal?
He doesn't even have an
He goes,
AM
what's
radio.
the issue? I go, what do you mean, what's the issue? You have to go to open. Oh, what the fuck? Why's my nose leaking? Ugh.
Ugh.
You disgust me.
Yeah, no. If you hear him talk about it, he's fine with it. He's okay. He doesn't mind.
Well, use the Purell, Malaga.
Thank you, Adam. He
I coerced her.
I haven't heard from him, but you can hear it on Patreon if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
right?
well, no, that episode's already out.
yeah.
That was last episode. Last
Okay,
episode was all about Adam.
Yeah.
So people could learn who he is.
He's at work now, I believe.
Well, I mean, he's forced to be there.
But it broke my heart to see him.
Guys,
Yeah,
like
me
that.
too.
Forcible
Me too.
confinement
Like, honestly,
and
bro?
kidnapping are not the same.
Oh, they're not.
Did you find the coat? Remember, he said it was under.
No. It's under his
crap.
Things
Yeah.
are under other people's boxes.
Yeah.
and he's not allowed to get to his stuff.
No, I think he takes the metro to his mother's house, and that's where, after like a week of holding in piss, he urinates there.
He has to
Like,
so
what
in
is-
the middle of the night, if
Hold
he
on,
wakes
there's no
up,
bathroom. He's not allowed to use the bathroom.
in the middle of the night, if he wakes up, he can't use the bathroom
Why?
He'd have to
because
knock
it's
on
somebody
his,
else's apartment.
Yeah.
He has no bathroom.
What about shower?
He chose.
He has no shower.
He chose to leave
He has
an
to shower
apartment
in
with a
somebody else's
bathroom.
apartment.
He said yes to somebody
I
else
said that
renting
poorly.
it and went into the storage
He
room
has
and
no
agreed
oven.
to it.
He has no kitchen, no nothing.
Yeah, he agreed to it. I don't know how.
He lives in a closet.
He agreed. The last place was fine. The other one is fine. And he
never
said, "But
stored
no,
in
the
my
guy
mailbox."
that's here is my friend."
I don't think he even has a thermostat.
Hold on, there's more to the story.
Like, wait.
He doesn't have a thermostat. I just realized. How's he going to survive in winter in there?
Wow.
Yeah, how does that surprise you? It's Adam. It's
Honestly,
fascinating.
You did
You know
it.
what pisses me off though?
Is that he's okay with it?
I understand that he's okay with it, and that the landlord, like, you know, who else, you know, would rent him an apartment. But if I was the landlord, I wouldn't charge him, man.
No. If I was a landlord, I would have kept charging him, but I wouldn't have kicked him out of his apartment.
Yeah, to begin with.
Because he ended up getting a deal from his landlord, right?
Yeah.
Because of something.
There's no fire escape. Like it's
Yeah,
a
no.
fire
When,
hazard
when,
or
when
some
I
shit.
say he's living in the furnace room, I'm not kidding. Like that's, I don't even know if you're allowed to live in there. You know what I mean? Like there has
Well-
to be a front door and a back door. Anyway, all right. Way to bring it down, Guido. Sorry, man.
Well, I mean, Poseidon brought it down because he's half asleep.
yeah.
No.
No, but it angers me, bro.
Yeah, but we've already gone through this.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
right, let's move on
He's
from
on his
this.
way up, onwards and upwards.
How's Mel Gibson doing?
Mel Gibson.
He's on his way up, but he's very, very low down there, so it's going to take a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's hard to help.
Yeah. Very difficult.
As am
to help.
I.
He's his own worst enemy. We freaked out on him.
Last episode, I lost my mind, bro.
Yeah,
did
like
you?
it's absurd. But even after the episode, like he was just saying the most crazy shit where you're like, it's obvious that it's a scam, bro.
Was he still
Yeah,
defending?
bro,
was-
he falls for every scam.
Yeah.
like you name it, bro?
But he's holding on to it. I don't know why. And we got to go talk to his sister and his mother. And anyway, he'll get.
And then hold on, he got mad at us for taking his sister's side.
Yeah. I never met the girl.
Yeah.
I have no allegiance to her.
And then
but-
he was like, because then he was complaining about somebody anyways, about this guy that took money from him and whatever.
The musician guy?
And
Yeah, they both are idiots that went to business together. They're both at fault.
And then should my sister give him a tongue lashing? Like he wants his sister to
Blow him.
And then there's the other one that his debt should have been like thrown into the bankruptcy, but instead he's still owing the guy.
Oh, it's
There's
completely
that one
lunacy.
too.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the
Repeat that?
one that he's like, I owe this much, but it's to a private thing, so I can't. If I consolidate, it's to a price. It's for my dad's friend that it's that. Yeah, he's being nice. He's not charging me the. Yeah, it's I don't know. I don't know how he does it.
They're taking advantage of him.
Of course,
But the best is, you guys would agree that, let's say in 20 years of gambling, you lost $100,000. But then this year, you made 10,000. You would agree that that's a win, that you're up. right?
Thank you, Adam.
But you're
Yes.
like, hold on, bro, you suffered 20 years. You lost $100,000.
That's what
You
I
know mean?
believe. I believe his gambling
Like
is worse
you,
than
you know, you're in the negative, bro.
he's big on mise au jeu, right? Is that what he likes? He likes
At the
sports
end of the
betting.
I
day,
don't know. I have no
I
idea.
had to be very aggressive in my tactic.
Like I know in gambling, I'm up.
Isn't this what's known as putting words in
I'm
someone's
up.
mouth?
What? I think I've gambled of my own money. Forget Gatineau. Of my own money, I think I've gambled a total of like $60, and I've made I think 800.
That's a lie. You've never made
I'm
one.
down
I made
about-
once at the machines at
Down about 100 grand.
on Park Avenue.
You
Down around
you're
there.
a fucking idiot.
So, but the thing is, I'm not a gambler. So I've won.
Speaking
You know
of
what I
which, when did they close the strip club where they had machines on Park? It's a while.
Oh, that place.
That old
That
school.
shitty strip club was closed down.
Oh,
Yeah, I
didn't
just
even know.
noticed
Closed
that
down.
yesterday. Yeah, there's not usually.
I'm not surprised. That place would have never survived the pandemic.
Yeah. I just
What's
noticed.
in there now?
Alloué. It's for rent.
God damn.
It's
man.
like even the silhouette of the girls are still there.
That's funny.
But yeah, it's gone.
I
It's
walked in
gone.
there one time.
Yeah, I used to play machines there. I lost my life there. It was great. A lot of fun.
The strippers were disgusting.
Yeah,
I've
no,
never been inside it.
they were the B squad, the C squad.
They were the Z squad.
Speaking of C squad, are you excited for no Italy and no Greece in the World Cup?
I don't really care.
Why would I be
Yeah.
excited about that?
No, we'll watch Canada. Go for Canada.
Yeah.
I have Canada to root for.
Yeah.
I have Serbia to root for. Portugal to root for. Iran to root for. The USA to root for.
Look, man, you gotta pick one. They can't all win.
Tunisia to root for. I'm saying I'm gonna be happy.
I know.
There
I
could
know.
be
These
some
teams do
surprises,
well.
though, right? There could be some surprises.
There's
In
always
theory,
surprises.
Croatia should beat the crap out of Canada, right?
Yes and no.
Because they won
Yeah,
4.
Croatia's
Didn't
a
they
strong
win
team.
4?
Croatia's a strong
No,
team,
that's
though.
Uruguay. Sorry. Yeah, Croatia,
But
Serbia.
Uruguay,
yeah.
you can't. But Uruguay won 800 years ago.
Yeah, you're
bro.
right. You're right. No, but right now, yeah, Croatia. Yeah, that's
I always say Uruguay, you're a gay.
yeah, I know because that's how you roll. Yeah.
I saw funny.
I like when Adam was dropping gems
Zingers.
the other day.
Yeah. Fucking Adam. We miss him.
Good
How
Lord.
do you gauge a relationship, though?
We got to do Adam haircut.
Come on.
Yeah, he won't grow out his beard.
I said that poorly.
He won't grow out his beard. He won't listen to us. Although he looked good with a shaved head and a beard.
He did for
He
a
looked
week,
good, bro.
For a week.
Like even that chick we stopped looked at him kind of like, yeah, maybe on a bad day.
That's right. Yeah, I told you
know?
I saw her again.
What? Who?
We
So
yeah.
fuck, what did we tell her? So we saw a chick walking on the street after he got his haircut.
We're outside about to go to the car.
And then, and then she was an attractive lady, right? We're about to go to the car. And I stop her and I go, excuse
Make
me.
sure you scare her. Yeah,
I go,
I like it.
I have a question to ask you, okay? I need your opinion on something. I need a woman's opinion, okay? And she goes, yeah, sure, no problem. And I show her a picture of Adam
Before and
before, and I go, this? And she goes, yeah. And then I think I take off his baseball cap out where he removed it, or this. What do you prefer? What looks nicer? You know, and she goes, oh, definitely this, like this. You know, in front of Adam.
Yeah.
And yet he still refuses.
To masturbate in a condom in front of her.
But a show I did with
Like, you
Pino
know what I
and
mean?
Franco ended up that she was there. She's going out with the owner of that bar by fluke.
What?
Yeah.
You gotta keep Adam away from her.
No, but she was nice. Anyway, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, gotta do that. I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm growing a beard now. It's already itchy.
Yeah, grow it out. Just scratch it.
Now
bro.
your Iron
You
Sheik
used to-
mustache looks like those old school 1800s boxers.
Oh yeah, he does. Yeah. I like it.
Yes.
Yeah, you look like that.
Square up,
Yeah.
son.
What up, son? Hey.
Yeah. We'll do
Those old
calisthenics.
strong men, yeah.
Yeah, that's what you look like. You look like you're gonna pick up you're gonna step right up.
Step right up, step right up.
Yeah, that's exactly what you look like. Hey,
Fighter
you
number one
with
in the red corner.
Yeah.
Fighter number 2 in the blue corner. Jimmy Two Fists.
What?
Jimmy Two Fists.
Okay.
And I don't know. I'm trying to come up with names. Jimmy Two Fists and tell me another fucking name.
Mel Gibson,
John
Gotti.
Jingleheimer
John
Schmidt.
McAfee.
John McAfee.
Yeah,
He's dead.
that's McAfee.
Oh my God! Yeah, I forgot that the wow. That's a loose cannon. That's
Oh, apparently he faked his death, by the way.
You know who could play him in a
What?
movie? Eyes closed.
Hold on. What? He's dead, no?
Apparently he. Yeah, there's a
apparently,
conspiracy
yeah.
out there.
Oh, conspiracy.
Yeah.
But do you know who could play McAfee? Eyes closed. No problem. Nicolas Cage.
Yes.
I get. Well,
Yes.
he could play a lot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Volatile.
did his movie where he plays himself come out yet?
Probably not. There's going to be a liking Nicolas Cage cool again wave.
Maybe, yeah.
I like Nicholas Cage.
He was
I
supposed
never-
to play the Tiger
I always
King,
liked him,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, the Tiger King, right? Wasn't he supposed to
I
play
have
him?
no idea, bro.
Anyway, yeah, Nicolas Cage would be a great McAfee.
He bought like 83 houses, this guy.
And he blew them all. Yeah, gone.
Yeah.
He bought like a Tyrannosaurus.
Because he would buy houses that
Yeah.
wouldn't resell.
Well, instead of like going to a hotel, he would just buy a house.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was the
All right, you've got to shoot there for 2 months. All right, let me buy a house.
Buy a mansion. That's the other problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A mansion. Like, he wouldn't buy a house that's like, I don't know, 800,000 and then resell
But
it.
watch Raising Arizona. Have you seen that?
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Oh my God, it's Coen Brothers. It's fantastic.
I saw a movie with Nicolas Cage and I wanted to commit suicide after
Leaving
watching
Las
it.
Vegas, where he's an
No,
alcoholic.
no. It
You're
was
talking about that weird Japanese one where there's soldiers and
Thailand.
fighting. Oh, that was.
in Thailand. Dude, it was so bad.
It was weird.
And I watched it and I watched it to the end
Why?
and I hated myself.
No, there's some gems. Even
hated
Bad
myself for
Lieutenant
watching
2 wasn't bad, even though it was a
There was the
kinda-
Bad Lieutenant too.
Yeah, with him.
As the Bad Lieutenant.
Yeah.
Was it the same
Port
character?
of Call, New Orleans. No, another one. It was Bad Lieutenant 2 wasn't bad, but
Did
it
he
was
pull
the
out his
beginning.
dick,
It was
in
the
this one as
beginning of the B movies for Nick Cage.
Bad Lieutenant was a good movie.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Harvey Keitel gem.
Yeah. Fucking intense. We watched it, I think. And,
Very depressing. Yeah, I had forgotten how depressing it was. I'm
Show
never
me
gonna
how you
watch it
suck
again.
a guy's cock.
Huh?
Where'd you guys go? Kitty Cat Club.
Yeah.
But I heard something funny about Christopher Walken today. He was fascinated.
He was
He was
running.
running. Oh. I knew he was going there.
He was fascinated. I like that Dana Carvey podcast because I'm interested in stories of Saturday Night Live. I know it's a lot of the same people, but him and David Spade have one. If you're really interested in the behind the scenes stuff. So David Spade was talking about how he was in a conversation with Christopher Walken about how have you ever acted with a cat actor? And it was just Christopher Walken talking about working with a cat as an actor or a mouse, because he was also in Mouse Hunt with a mouse actor. And you tell the mouse, the director says, go there, the mouse goes there. It was just, I don't do a Walken impression, but it was just funny. You could picture him being fascinated with a cat actor.
Well, it is crazy. It's
Yeah,
wacky.
he's out of his mind.
Yeah, that's weird.
Very
Yeah,
funny.
That's very strange.
Let me giving plugs to David Spade and Dana Carvey.
I like your style.
Opportunity Knocks. That's it. If we ever do the movie nights, Opportunity Knocks, great Dana Carvey movie.
I, for one, would love the movie nights to come back. So it's going to be, I guess, up to you guys. Poseidon's changing his schedule up in the next month. So once everything is solidified, we'll get them back.
I'm absolutely unemployed. I have nothing to do. I would love to do it. Opportunity Knocks. Great movie, Dana Carvey. He's a con artist, and what's his name is in it? Frank Lopez from Scarface. Robert Loggia.
I don't know who that is.
Yes, you do.
Maybe I know him by face.
By face. Maybe you saw him at Rockland.
Maybe you saw one day and you're like, bro, that face, I know that face.
Yeah, you know, this is pretty interesting. So the next time we see each other, I will be blessed.
Yeah.
Well, or murder rape.
Yeah. Murder rape. I'm going to go with murder rape. Knock on wood, obviously. We don't know. We don't want nothing
but
bad
put it
happening
this
to
way:
Guido.
it's like an emotional rehab. You just go relax. That's what it is.
Yeah, you're not going to relax. Well, those priests are going to fucking go crazy on
Yeah,
you.
you could just go to the beach.
There is a beach.
You know,
on the river.
no. I mean, a legitimate beach.
Like Cuba?
You could, you could literally, you know what you could do? For a week, it would do you even better. Go to Cuba, literally throw your phone in a drawer.
Yeah.
And just
And
bang.
just bang and chill.
I will possibly be there very soon as well.
Yeah.
But let me
I
just put
think
this
that
one
would do. There's something called grounding. Have you heard about it?
Grounding.
Touching your feet on the ground.
Yeah. So grounding. So you basically barefoot, touch your feet to the ground. Okay. And I 100% believe in this.
Grounding.
Oh, you
Yeah.
believe that it's possible to touch your feet on the ground?
No, I believe that this shit actually works.
Grounding.
Yeah, grounding. Basically,
Are they an improv troupe from LA?
The groundlings?
no. So they call it grounding. It's when you walk barefoot on grass or whatever.
When you walk what?
Barefoot on grass or sand.
You hearing it or is it just me?
What?
No, I didn't.
Grass?
Hear it. Barefoot.
Yeah, barefoot. Not barefoot.
Yeah, barefoot.
Barefoot.
No, you walk barefoot.
No, you were saying barefoot.
You did say barefoot.
I did.
Yeah.
Like Beirut.
You're walking barefoot?
Yeah, the bear takes the accent, not foot.
You're walking barefoot?
Barefoot, yeah.
Barefoot.
Not barefoot.
You're walking barefoot.
Yeah, there you go.
You said barefoot.
Yeah, he was saying
Barefoot?
barefoot, yeah.
Yeah, you're walking barefoot.
Like Bigfoot.
Yeah. You're walking barefoot
Yeah.
in whether it be grass or
I like
sand.
barefoot
It's
in
supposed to
grass.
be. It's supposed to be the actual ground, so grass.
Yeah,
mud.
exactly.
I like barefoot grass.
I believe that actually works. I'm gonna
Yeah.
say it.
It does work.
Yeah.
It's good for you.
Yeah, it's 100% good. Every time I go to the down south or at a beach,
Isn't it the best?
and I'm
You-
barefoot,
You put your feet in that sand
the
like that?
moment my feet touch that sand, I used to hate it as a kid. Sand, but
'Cause
now
it gets in your shoe.
Yeah. But now, I
Political immunity.
as soon as my feet touch the sand,
You are one with nature.
I go. No, it's not that. It's just I go.
Sex crimes aren't prosecuted here.
No, I do this. I go as soon as my feet touch the sand. I go, like just a relief. Like I feel like I could breathe. I feel like I could slow down. You know what I mean?
No, you know what I mean.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Well, I don't understand. It's the sand or any
I think
ground.
just any ground. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel relaxed, soothing.
Do you walk
The
around
theory
Cuba
is that
barefoot
because
all the
we're
time?
no, because we're always walking around with soles and stuff, and it's rubber. So
We
it
all have
disconnects
soles.
us from the electromagnetic field of the planet. It says.
Okay.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
And what does it say about the young?
Because we produce our own electromagnetic field. You know that, right? As well.
Okay, this I want to hear. Keep going.
So we produce our own electromagnetic field. So we disconnect with that's why we feel down a little bit. I'm not doing this justice. Just go watch
Justice.
Justice.
Better Call Saul's brother has a magnetic field issue.
Oh
right?
yeah, magnetic field.
So
What about
go watch Grounded?
but
Just
what about-
type in Grounding.
what about those innocent girls that you're banging?
Yeah. In Cuba, do you walk around barefoot?
You bastard! Did you play the SPVU?
Maybe.
Does that show still exist or is it over?
I don't know. I
It's
used to
just
watch
in
that a
reruns.
lot.
It's a great show.
Yeah,
Because
teaches you how to get away with a lot of things.
You didn't have to watch every episode. You could just watch. Each episode was its own story.
Yeah.
That's why it was great. But
The best was the intro.
in the criminal justice system.
Yeah. I remember.
Do you know it well?
In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups.
Well.
The police who investigate crime
Richard
and the
Belzer,
district
Ice-T.
attorneys who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories.
I love it.
By the way, I don't know why I used to get really upset at Ice-T.
He's a good. His best movie is New Jack
the
City.
fact that his name had ice in it.
Well, because it was Ice Cube, and
because Ice Cube was cool. But then
But
like
Ice-T
Ice-T
came out before Ice Cube.
Ice-T was first. He did Cop Killer. That was
but
his
he
song.
felt like the Walmart Ice Cube. It's like, bro, what are you doing, bro?
But he was before.
He was
I
lucky.
don't care who was before.
He was lucky. He took that gig on Law and Order because it employed him for 25 years.
Oh. And he's unemployable.
And he was in
Really?
that movie.
How come?
Oh.
He was in that movie
He's black?
where he was.
No.
Oh,
Doesn't have any other skills.
oh,
He was in that movie
What is he going to be, an accountant?
where he
Maybe he's
had.
good at math.
I think it was called Surviving the Game.
okay.
Where he had to run. It's a terrible premise for a movie. But these rich people, they put him. He was captive, and they made him run away in a forest, and they were hunting him. I think it was called Surviving the Game. That was his big movie when they were trying to make him a
I have
movie.
no
Anyway, he
idea.
got into that Law and Order, and he's employed ever since. And his wife has tits bigger than your head.
Coco.
Yeah,
Good for her.
good for him. Good for her. Good for all of them. All
You
nice
know what
people.
show I enjoyed? Wipeout.
Love that show.
was fun to watch.
I can watch it every day. It's
Yeah.
wonderful watching
Yeah,
those
yeah,
people
yeah.
get knocked out.
Oh, it was beautiful.
It's gold.
All right, I think.
We should make Adam run through one of those off-school
no,
courses.
no, we can't do that.
He
to
wouldn't
a
even
poor
make it
guy.
off the
Are you
first
crazy?
It's almost like I could hear him.
Hi, honey.
He has to make it through the course, but each course is a different scam.
At
We
the end
see
of the
if it
day,
falls for
I
it.
had to be very aggressive.
people that
in my
show up.
tactic.
Yeah, different people show up. They offer him different business
He has to
ideas.
get to the end with
on,
$1.
there's more.
And he has to,
He has to have at least $1.
He has to have at least $1, or no?
I have senses.
He has to walk to the other end with this same dollar. He cannot give it to anybody.
Yeah, he doesn't have to. And we see if he falls for anything. I think that's it. Look, patreon.com/Pantelis to get exclusive shit. PantelisComedy.com for all Pantelis stuff.
Way to go!
Guido Grasso JR on Instagram. Linktree/I am Poseidon for me. I have a new Facebook page. Go to my Linktree. You'll find the Facebook page. Very simple. Or just type in
Incredible.
Poseidon on Facebook. You'll find it. Very important news to announce.
Wow.
We are starting our own comedy shows. Okay.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, that's always been happening.
Yeah, but our own nights. Sorry, our own nights. Wednesdays.
Tuesday nights at the Bordel,
Yes.
Wednesday nights at the third floor. Wednesday nights will be live stream. It is going to be a game show called
Yes.
Comfort Zone.
Fantastic.
Brought to you by Pantelis Comedy and the good people over at Stogie's at the third floor. Thursday nights in December will be at Cafe Cleopatra, French stand-up comedy.
We have 3 dates for the time being.
Jeez.
December.
In December.
Taking over.
For
That's it. Poseidon, you're too verbose. That's all they need to know.
You're right. We're gonna post the Eventbrite.
Just
the
know
links
that
and
there's
everything.
3 shows a week.
There's 3 shows in December.
Congratulations.
At Cafe
Exactly.
Cleopatra.
Correct.
And that's it. Thank you guys. Eat my ass.
Bless the Lord.